We're here at the White House Correspondents' Dinner with Sway.
Yeah.
This is not your first dinner,
No,
correct?
I'm no stranger to the White House Correspondent Dinner. This is my fourth. So I've done this 4 different times. First time I did it, I was nervous, didn't know what to do, didn't know what to expect. I was thrilled by a lot of the people and the faces you see because it's a combination of, Washington and Hollywood all combined in one, and watching folks sitting at tables with folks that you see on TV every day is kind of an amazing experience, especially the power brokers, those that make the decisions in our country. Sometimes you want to kind of run up to them and talk about policy, but this isn't the place to do that.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Like Bernie Sanders, for example,
Yeah.
he'll be roaming around.
Yeah.
If you had a chance, what would you ask him about or talk to him about?
Maybe actually, if he's not able to get the nomination, which it doesn't seem like mathematically, I don't think he can. What is his plans beyond that? Will he still come out and support the party and support Hillary? Is he going to, go to the convention and still make sure some of the things that are important to him are being pushed, are being heard? Is he going to go fishing in Niagara Falls or, skinny dipping in Cancun? I mean, what is he going to do? I appreciate him because he's really a man of the people, and he embraced a lot of folks that came from hip-hop culture and gave them a voice, Killer Mike, different people that have been on the road with him, Talib Kweli, different guys that he's embraced. Most politicians haven't.
Yeah, where his supporters are going to go is an issue right now.
Yeah.
They're going to go to Hillary. Actually, some analysts have said they could go to Trump because Trump's an outsider.
He's an outsider.
He's positioned himself as an outsider.
And Trump is being very strategic and suggesting that Bernie even run as a third-party candidate. Suggesting that he runs as an independent. Saying that he and Bernie stand for some of the same, issues. Repeating some of the things that Bernie said. That's very strategic, very smart of Trump to do that, and create that divide in the Democratic Party. Will it be successful? We'll have to see. But yeah, I think Trump has been very smart in that regard, strategically, in trying to capitalize off of Bernie's supporters.
Trump has actually talked a lot about unemployment in the African American community and how we have to pay more attention to that as politicians. That was his message.
Yeah.
Do you think he could get the African American vote, a substantial portion, more than other Republicans in the past?
African Americans, like any other American, would like to make more money, have more stability, see a more robust job market. And I think any candidate that speaks to those issues has a chance of winning that vote, and whether you're African American, Asian American, Latino American, Caucasian American, I think every American would like to see those areas improve. So you can never say never. Anytime anyone said, okay, Trump won't be able to pull this off, he's pulled it off. So, okay, he said, what about women? That's going to hurt him. Hasn't hurt him. He said, what about building walls? Are you kidding me? And not allowing Muslims in the country? That hasn't hurt him. So I've seen stranger things with Trump, and so perhaps he will get some of the African American vote. There are African Americans that do support him, as long as he speaks on policy that is relatable to them. Will he get the majority? He's going to have to come do some work, I think, in that community in order to get the majority. Hillary's really strong in the African American community. He could try to chip away at that point, but I think she definitely has more support than he does at this time.
Yeah, and we saw Nicki Minaj. Maybe he'll get some support from her. Who knows? She went Romney. Nobody could believe that, right? On her Twitter account.
Yeah. What's your question?
She might be a voice. Might be a voice for him.
Nikki's a voice because she has millions of followers, she has millions of followers and people that take her word, give her word a lot of credit. Are you saying she endorsed Romney?
No, she on her Twitter account, she mentioned Romney, and then she also said his name in a song, and everyone was saying she's going to vote for Romney.
Oh no!
I don't know what the end result was.
That's a rap record. Yeah,
that was over.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you hear in a rap record. Hey, here's a secret. You can't believe everything you hear in a rap record.
I got to tell you, of all the interviews you've done, I'm familiar with your work.
Yeah.
Tupac, 1996, best interview you've ever done.
Wow, thank you.
Could you? That's a powerful interview. They played the whole thing a couple times right on the anniversary of his death.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody you could top on an interview like that? Is anybody else come close to that interview?
I got a chance to interview the president in the Blue Room live on air. You know, I work with VH1 right now. At that time, I was still doing it I still work with MTV, but at that time I was with MTV. And it was live on air. We had 23 minutes. I had maybe about 14, 15 questions I needed to get to. As you know, he could be long-winded, and I had to tell him, hey, listen, I did the math on this for each question. It'd be nice if you could kind of keep it underneath, the minute and 10 seconds or whatever. And I was able to pull it off. And to me, the Tupac interview, had I known he was going to pass away soon after, I might have done it a lot differently. I learned a lot from that. Same with Notorious B.I.G. We did his last interview. We posted that on Sway's Universe, my YouTube channel. But interviewing any president in the White House live on TV, I don't know how I'm going to top that one for me. You know, coming from Oakland, California, through hip-hop culture, to be in the White House interviewing the president, for me, that's a tremendous accomplishment.
Thank you so much. Great talking to you.
Thank you. Absolutely.